Welcome back to Star Rail. It has been quite a while since I last played this game. Uh, Last time we had interrogated, quote unquote, Kafka. She volunteered information. She wanted to see us. And then, that giant tree. Oh yeah, we can see it in the distance. That's so cool. Sprouted. Just actually awesome. It's awesome that we can see it from here. Yeah, there's new banners, new characters, I think. So we'll do that first. Then I also was recommended, there's a quest giver somewhere around here, I think, that it was said I should do before continuing with the quest line. So we'll see if we can do that or not. But first... Oh, a gift for returners. Very nice. Some juicy rewards there. Stell, it's been a while. During the days that you were gone, we missed you so much. Thank you for the gift, Pom Pom. Alright. Okay, now let's see. That's just the Trailblaze main mission. Cool. Yeah, she shows up on the banner before you open the game. I wonder if she's going to be a new character we can get. Critter pick? I don't know what these critters are, but they are positively adorable. Which we apparently cannot actually do right now. I think this is a phone call we received recently. Providing a mission we need to do in order to do this adorable critter pick. Well, we might do that in a bit. Okay, yeah, I think that is the lady there. Ruan Mei. Harmony. Oh, and the second Blade banner. Cool. Well, we'll see. I certainly wouldn't mind getting Blade. I remember him being very good. And I have a fondness for destruction characters anyways. I like their flexibility of both good single target damage and good multi-target damage. And then Shui, I think she's new. Hey, March. And Tingyun. Okay, so a few new characters here. We'll try their trials in a second. We can get a free Lynx, apparently, if we complete this mission. Yoichi's Clever Decor? Or Yoichi's? I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. And clear the Pure Fiction Stage 2 during any phase to unlock the character. I'm not familiar with what the Pure Fiction is either. But okay. Eventually, we'll get a free Lynx. Ah, Yukong. You know, I could really use a single imaginary character. So we get a free Yukong once we complete one of these Trailblaze missions. Presumably the one that we're currently on at some point. On the Luofu. And we'll have some new... Aw, Foxy and Tale of the Haunted. Awesome. Well, not awesome for her, for the Haunted, but I'm happy we get a special sort of event with her. Cool. Alright, we're gonna try Shui first. Ah, she's also Destruction. Cool. And she's Quantum. Even better. Ultimate ignores the target's weakness type and reduces the target's toughness. Huh. Fascinating. I assume what they mean by that is that even if they have, I don't know, a barrier up still, she'll treat it as if they don't. We'll see. I'm sure it'll give more details. And then she gains charge whenever an ally reduces an enemy's toughness. Upon gaining a certain number of charges, launches a follow-up attack. Oh, cool. That sounds more like a Herta than a destruction, but cool design. I like the belt, sort of. Oh, she's got a bell, too. Is that a sword, or is she punching? Can't quite make out what that weapon is. I just basically magic. Oh, hey, they give the ability details here. Mara Sunder All. Deals minor quantum damage. Well, it doesn't actually give me all the details I want. Yeah, she's attack scaled. And so her skill, Iniquity Obliteration. Quantum damage equal to 122% of her attack to a single enemy. And of course, 61%, so half to adjacent. Pretty standard destruction affair. Divine Castigation. Sounds fun, not for her enemies. Deals 225% to a single target. This attack, so this is the attack that ignores weakness types and reduces the enemy's toughness. Oh, okay, so her ultimate, no matter what, is super effective. As if they were weak to quantum. That's kind of handy. That's really handy. The enemy's weakness is broken. The quantum weakness break effect is triggered. Cool. In this attack, the more toughness is reduced, the higher the damage will be dealt, to a maximum of 54%. The more toughness is reduced, the higher the damage will be dealt. So you want to have them at high toughness then, so that she does most of the maximum damage. Versus if they only had a sliver left and she breaks them, then she doesn't get the extra boost to damage. Fair enough. And has a bonus effect from Intrepid Roller Bearings. If the enemy's target's toughness is equal to or higher than 50% of their max toughness, deals 10% more damage. Oh, cool. Alright, Karmic Perpetuation. Bounce. When Shuyi reduces enemy toughness with attacks, karma will be stacked. The more toughness is reduced, the more stacks of karma are added, up to 8. When Shuyi's allies reduce enemy toughness with attacks, Shuyi gains 1 stack of karma. So every time, whether she or her allies reduce toughness, she gains a stack. Okay. When it reaches the max number of stacks, consumes all current karma stacks and immediately launches a follow-up attack against an enemy target. A random enemy target. Dealing damage for 3 times, each time dealing quantum damage equal to 78% of her attack. So to a single random enemy. So 3 random attacks. Does not add to the karma effect. Huh. So Clairvoyant Loom increases the damage dealt by this unit by an amount equal to 100% of her break effect, up to a maximum damage increase of 240%. That is a pretty significant damage boost. Like, ridiculously high even. I'm sort of assuming that's similar to calculated similar to bonus damage, damage increase percentages in Genshin, but if so, that 240% is ridiculously wonderful. Perspicacious Mainframe. She will keep a tally of the number of karma stacks that exceed the max stack limit, up to 6 stacks in the tally. After her talent is triggered, she'll gain a corresponding number of tallied karma stacks. Oh, cool. So if for some reason you manage to go past 8 stacks without triggering her, or before triggering her attack, they won't be wasted. That's nice. And then summary execution. Jeez, what is your role? Immediately attacks the enemy. After entering combat, deals 80% of Shui's attack as quantum damage to all enemies. Nice. Interesting eidolons. Vesha inhibited, Klesha breached, Dukkha ceased, Karma severed, Deva enthralled, and Samsara mastered. I'm wondering, I mean, a Deva, in context I'm familiar with, is its sort of divine being. Karma, I think most people are familiar with. I'm wondering if these all these other ones are, if all 6 of these are related to either Buddhism or maybe Hinduism. I'm not sure. Interesting though.
Oh, careful. There's evil.
Gotcha. All right, let's see what you can do, Shui.
The smell of sin.
All right, we have Miss Artist. Actually don't recall what your abilities are at the moment, but
I shall be the judge.
I remember liking them well enough, but
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
No. No amnesty for the Marastruck.
nice. That triggered pretty fast. So, oh, okay, that's how trigger so fast. Every single enemy hit counts. Oh, her weapon are dual daggers. That is so cool. I love that. Nice. You know, her attack has a similar looking design to, I don't know, the colors and the
serious this is.
everything. Really remind me of
You can't hurt me.
each other.
Enemy targets
Order of the
detected.
10 Lords.
All right, let's try this.
Execute the Marastruck.
Oh, her job is to kill Marastruck. That's cool. I wonder if she says that if you're not attacking a Marastruck, though.
Ready for another?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support.
You're in bad shape.
Still
No
wanna
amnesty for the Marastruck.
Still want to see her regular attack before ending this. All right. Okay, just stabs them with her blades.
By the will of the 10 Lords. The 10 Lords decree. Hereby ordained.
Yeah, they
You
both
still
serve the
deny your
10
sin?
lords. They're from the same
They're
region
clear
then.
as day.
Okay.
We have the upper hand.
Still Xianzhou, I think, but just a different ship, I think.
I'll contain them.
Probably.
Favor the
My
vigor.
guess, at least.
Grasp of nature to my heart's content.
All right, let's finish you.
Recount your sins.
Oh, not quite.
Oh,
There we go. Nice. All right, then. I hope I get you. And then Ruan Mei. decreases all allies' weakness break efficiency and further delays the action of weakness broken enemies. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. And when allies, I think that also maybe pairs well with who we just tried out. When allies break enemy weaknesses, deals additional break damage and increases all allies' speed and all type resistance penalty or penetration. I guess we'll see. I like her design.
Yeah.
Oh, that she attacks with the. Is this a biwa?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so cool. I love it. And attack scaled, of course. Ice damage. What was it called? Threading Fragrance. All right. String sings slow swirls. Love the alliteration, of course. After using her skill, Ruan Mei gains Overtone, lasting for 3 turns. This duration decreases by 1 at the start of Ruan Mei's turn. When she has Overtone, all allies' damage increases by 28%. And weakness break efficiency increases by 50%. Nice. And then a bonus effect, Candle Lights on Still Waters. In battle, for every 10% of her break effect that exceeds 120%, her skill additionally increases allies' damage by 6% up to 36%. Love it. She's a wonderful harmony. Great support. Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream. Nice rhyme. Very poetic. She is a musician, so... And I think she wouldn't surprise me if she sings poetry as well. She deploys a field that lasts for 2 turns. The field's duration decreases by 1 at the start of her turn. While inside the field, all allies, all type... I'm going to assume that's resistance penetration. Increases by 22.5%. Their attacks apply Thanatoplum Rebloom to the enemy's hit. What does that do? When these enemies attempt to recover from weakness break, Thanatoplum Rebloom is triggered, extending the duration of their weakness break, delaying their action by an amount equal to 20% of her break effect, plus 10%. Oh, nice. Stack her break effect a lot. And dealing damage equal to 45% of Ruan Mei's ice break damage. Oh, wait, the amount of damage she would do if she broke someone's toughness with... Okay. With her attack? I'll assume that's what they mean. Enemy targets cannot have Thanatoplum Rebloom reapplied to them until they recover from weakness break. Fair enough. It'd be a bit OP if they couldn't. And then Somatotypical Helix. Increases speed by 9.5% for the team, excluding her. That's unfortunate. When allies break an enemy's targets. Though, considering her skills count down at the start of her turn, maybe it is a good idea not to stack speed on her. Increases speed by 9.5% for the team. When allies break an enemy target's weakness, Ruan Mei deals to this enemy target break damage equal to 105% of her ice break damage. Nice. And bonus effects of Inert Respiration. Increases break effect by 20% for all allies. Wonderful. And Days Wane Thoughts Wax. Generates 5 energy at the start of her turn. Also nice. Okay. Jeez. Silken Serenade. After using the technique, gains Silken Serenade. The start of the next battle automatically triggers the skill for 1 times without consuming skill points. Pretty standard support type thing. Also nice. In Simulated Universe, when she has Silken Serenade, the team actively attacking enemies will always be regarded as attacking their weakness to enter battle. Why? Only for the Simulated Universe. And this attack can reduce all enemies' toughness, regardless of weakness types. So she, well, not really a concern what her Simulated Universe stuff is. Alright. Oh. Well, that's cool. You a scientist, actually? And you just enjoy the music?
Sound lingers.
Alright.
Continue patrols.
Hear my song.
Eternal melody.
So what?
Wonderful.
I won't surrender.
I know you won't. I really like Susheng.
You're in bad shape.
Alright. Let's play for you.
You'll do.
Fair enough.
Want to see what I can do?
Let's
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
beautiful. Nothing too complicated, but very pretty.
Dodge this! Take this! Shape! Rise, Venus! No more playing
Nice.
Huh? Time for nap time.
She still has her effect, I think, so.
Pay attention.
All the buffs. Very nice. Decapitation strike, nice. Yeah, it's always hard, a little harder to judge the how much of an effect these support characters are having, but I'm pretty sure she's really nice. Should I check Blade again? I'm sure I want him. Right, he's the one who consumes HP to use his abilities. Yeah, I kind of want him if for no other reason than I really like the Stellaron Hunters.
We can get closer.
All right, Blade. Wipe them out.
Judgment is here.
Do we?
I just want a
Still have the
reminder
upper hand?
of
I'll contain them.
how awesome you are.
Naughty children, savor the vigor of life.
A blade's edge knows no mercy.
All right. Oh, he enhances himself. So he, I think that means he's, I don't know, 1 stack of enhancement or something.
Your end approaches.
And then he can, right, then he blasts.
Too little.
All right, let's let him go down
To send you.
before I can see.
That paradise may be unreachable for me.
Oh, right, when he, that's right. When his HP gets super low, he gets an automatic attack like that. That's awesome. Let's see what your ultimate was again.
Savor it in my place.
God.
Where's one tell me?
Yeah, he's cool.
Retribution.
Commencing support.
And then either his skill or his talent or his ultimate heals him a little bit. Right.
Is that
For your sins.
time for a shot?
Might restore her for
Here
me,
comes
please.
the medicine. Thanks for the support.
I will dispatch you by my sword.
Blade. Oh, you can't enhance right now.
We have the upper hand. Inputting commands. Whoa. Naughty children, nap time.
Fail.
Oh, there it is.
Defend you.
I think that goes up every time he takes damage. Yeah. Went up 1.
I've lost my way.
I kind of want both characters, but I think I'm going to wish for Blade. If for no other reason, then I'll be able to use him reliably sooner rather than Ruan Mei here, who will take some time to catch up to her, that quest line. Whereas I'm pretty sure we're on his quest line already. All right. Let's make our warp. Warps. Now, how far are we? About 31. Okay. I have 28 here. I actually have the possibility to exchange a lot of the, whatever the more valuable glitter or starlight exchange, yeah. I can exchange for an extra 21 wishes there. I'm not sure if I want to use it for that purpose if I don't have to, but we'll see. Haven't had that happen before. The crap? Oh, wow, my leg there for a minute. Jeez. Okay, let's try that again, and we are on the character warp. Yes. Wait. Did I just lose? Star Rail passes, or is this how many I had before? Shoot. I'm really not sure. Oh, that would be a super annoying if that's the case. Now let's see. Ah, Tingyun. Not too much there. I swear it's not going to tell me yet whether the record doesn't update immediately, right? No. I'll have to go back and check the recording too, whether I lost 10 there or not. All right. No 5-star. I do still have another week before this banner expires, though, so. Under the Blue Sky. I think I already have that one, actually. All right. And we'll go ahead and use up our wishes here. And no 4 stars or 5 stars that time through. Fair enough. All right. Well, before this banner expires, we'll build up some more Stellar Jade and give it one more try. Of course, I'll have to win a 50-50 as well, but worth a shot. All right, let's actually, Oh, Ruan Mei's at the space station. Huh. Here's some good news. Ruan Mei's at the space station. Ruan Mei? Genius Society number 81. Ruan Mei. Oh, she is a scientist. I called her and Scroolum here to talk about some important matters. Oh, and Scroolum's there too? Oh, cool. I love Scroolum. He was the one we met, right? The robot one? Come back when you're free and introduce yourself to her. That way she knows who's the person that's been testing the simulated universe. Remember to show Ruan Mei some respect. You don't usually get many chances to meet her. Well, yeah, absolutely. I guess we should do that then. Well, we only have the one idol on here. So I'm assuming... Oh, wait, no, we got two. Okay, I think it did go through and give us some stuff. But it, you know, we didn't see it. So I think we got two Tingyuns. One on that first one and then one on the second or third try. Okay. So they weren't wasted. That's good. Damage multiplier provided by benediction increases by 20%. Very nice.
Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
You sound a little more excited there to show the host hospitality than you do with us there, Tingyun.
Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
All right, then. Only one away from maxing her out. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can't find this person, I think it was Don Shu, that I'm looking for.
He finished the Gray Sky route in 12 parsecs.
Wait, did I just hear what I think I just heard? Your dad finished the Gray Skies route in less than 12 parsecs, huh? Is his name Han? That's great. I love that reference. I absolutely adore Star Wars. Oh, there's Don Shu, right. Right, you're the person I did talk to you before. You had a quest?
On the eastern horizon, the arbor stands tall, the candle dragon down below. One day, I'll see that view
Yeah.
for myself.
You were the blind one, right?
Hello. Are you here for a bit of exalting sanctum scenery too?
I'm on my way. That's right.
In that case, would you mind describing it to me?
Yeah, we did that before. You mean you can't see it yourself?
Precisely. I've been without sight since the day I was born.
Ah,
My other senses make up for that fact to some extent. They're as strong as anyone else's.
yeah, I think this is the same conversation we had
I
before.
can hear the sounds of people on the wind, smell the moisture from the rain clouds of the Artisanship Commission, feel the delicate texture of the Yule flower's petals. All I lack is a window on the world. I've been here many times in my life, but the scenery can never fully reveal itself to me.
It's kind of tragic.
That's why I'd love you to describe it to me.
I'm so sorry, but I have something important to attend to.
Sorry to bother you.
No, it's okay. I did describe it to you before, though, didn't I?
On the eastern horizon. Hello.
I'm gonna mention I'm on my way to the Divination Commission.
I've heard there are serious incidents unfolding on the La Fu. Communication with the Divination Commission's delve has been severed. For your own safety, I'd suggest you remain here. If you do have an important reason to go, then please be extra careful.
Of course.
I'm just a doctor. There's not much I can do to assist you.
Oh, you are?
These are medicinal pellets that the Alchemy Commission hands out to field doctors. You might find them useful in an emergency. Take them.
Thank you. A rejuvenation pellet.
On the eastern
How about
horizon.
the
Hello.
third? I'm just passing by.
Sorry to bother you.
Oh. I mean, if she does have a quest, I'm not entirely sure how to activate it. Maybe it's already too late, or maybe maybe it can't be activated yet. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that tree is a point of no return or something. Maybe I should look it up. All right, I think this is the relevant adventurer's mission. I think. I always feel like we're missing something here at the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery, but I can never remember what. You've come just at the right time. Help me rule out some possibilities. Say, tell me, what do you think our office is missing? Promo material showcasing the work of the Realm Keeping Commission. Small ornaments that make this place feel alive. I think some small ornaments would be nice. Make the place feel alive. Actually, I've thought about that. I'm a big fan of alcoholic nectar. And once stashed 2 bottles of nectar of Willowwood at the Chancery, but Officer Jingyon threw them out. She said this is the workplace and it would be undignified if anyone found out. Yeah, that's not what I meant by a small ornament. But, yeah, you know, yeah. Jingyon is probably right that you shouldn't be drinking on the job. I also like pretty foxy actresses, so I've put up a couple of their pictures on my desk to perk up my spirits. But Officer Jingyon confiscated those too. She said this is the workplace and those images are indecent. Were they like lewd pictures or... The only way the Realm Keeping Commission feels alive is through all the courier parcels on the ground. What about some promo material? Not that. I raised this with Jingyon before, whether we should be better at promoting how good the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is at what it does. But she gave me a list of all the things we've done recently. There isn't really anything to be proud of. Wow. RIP. Once we crack a major case that even the 10 Lords Commission can't solve. Oh hey, that's who those 2 characters are always mentioning. Now that I think about it, the one red-headed guy from before, I think he also mentions them. Until then, we'll keep things on the down low. What about an officer who's actually productive at work? Young lady, that remark is uncalled for. At least Officer Jingyon is doing her work. As long as Officer Jingyon is here, the Realm Keeping Commission lives up to its name. I am so sorry, Jingyon. That Songyeon kid may be lazy, but he's smart. I have high hopes for his future. Naturally, if anything actually happens to Exalting Sanctum, you'll find me an extremely reliable officer. Of course. Well, is this really the time to be thinking about that? Yeah, I can't figure it out even if I rack my brain. I think I'll play a few rounds of Celestial Jade after work and think it through. Well, I know someone who might like to play with you. But she's also slacking off, so... Alright, so I shouldn't encourage you. Alright, let's get down to business. Young lady, what do you want? I heard you require my assistance?
Oh, that's right. Forgive my
Oh,
forgetfulness.
you're suddenly
Glad you
voiced.
came.
Thank you.
It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out.
It's great that I don't have to read you. It just gets tiring after a while.
My Realm Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
Oh, yeah. It's no trouble. Bailu's lovely. All in a day's work.
As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase.
Right. How do they protect you from it? I mean, I found out, I think last time, that this is a result of the abundance and its sort of curse of immortality. At least if I recall correctly, that was the implication. That, you know, it had the side effect of causing you to be susceptible to being Mara struck.
More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara.
Right. So the Stellaron probably isn't actually directly responsible for it, I wouldn't think. I mean, Stellaron corruption just looks different. And yeah, the general specified that this, wasn't the destruction's work, this was the abundance's work.
Moreover, the Marastruck have taken on a horrifying appearance. As if they're turning into some sort of monster.
Oh, the monster aspect.
This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness.
Huh. I didn't realize the monster aspect was new. So, do you think there might be a hidden agenda at play?
That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say. Despite being just a servant of the Realm Keeping Commission, spending a considerable amount of time on the front lines has sharpened my senses to potential dangers.
Right.
You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Marastruck.
He actually didn't. He entrusted me with locating Kafka.
If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability.
Sure thing.
Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
Not knowingly, but let's see. Oh! Random items I picked up. An energy drink, sugar-free. A healing spray. Undelivered letters. An unsent letter addressed home. The author seems to have undergone some experimental treatment. Well, of all three of these, I think this one seems the most suspicious. Dahao carefully reads the letter you delivered. His expression reflects his disbelief as he reads it again. I think I chose correctly. Returns with a girl. Who?
I read the letter.
Oh, her.
I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the Seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General.
Yeah?
Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor.
Yeah, I think we met. When I was at the Divine Commission.
I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
Please do.
I read the letter you obtained from the Marastruck.
Oh, is that where I got that from?
While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Marastruck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead.
Wonderful. This experimental treatment. But you don't think that... I don't know how to describe it. Someone is purposefully turning people into Marastruck. pretending to care for them. Based off what we've seen, I think we at least suspect that there are a bunch of abundance, I don't know, cultists or followers at the very least that are at the heart of this whole incident. I think they're responsible.
To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins.
Oh, geez.
It's heresy.
Are you talking about Merciful Medicus? Talking about the pharmacological experiment mentioned in the letter?
That's right. Since the Alliance was first established, all medical practices aboard the Xianzhou adhere to strict standards that prohibit long life or mutant modifications under the guise of curing.
Medical practices prohibit long life. Oh, I think so. Long life modifications or mutant modifications. I think that's what they mean. I was gonna say the whole point of medical practices is to, ensure long life. I assume you mean preventing people from who don't already have long life to gain longer life. Not sure about the mutants. What did I just do? Again. God damn it. Why are we having so much trouble today?
I read the letter you obtained from the Marist while the Cloud Knights were to an outsider. That's right. I went through all our files to find information on the experiment in question, and found nothing. I started thinking about how the Alchemy Commission's delve was sealed off. There must be an unspeakable secret locked away there.
Oh, hey, didn't Don Chu mention the Alchemy Commission? Wait, it's been sealed off, though. Isn't that where the medicine she gave me came from? Interesting.
The author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured.
That's
You saw how
tragic.
he ended up.
Yeah.
Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
I don't recall if the general used that term or not to describe the suspects.
They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula.
I mean, Sanjo natives are... I guess you're not all immortal, just your lives have been drastically extended, perhaps. And this would be actual... You would have had true immortality back then before connection to the abundance was severed. Thanks to the hunt.
It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The Seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're very close to that point of no return.
If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the Seat of Divine Foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require.
Well, hopefully I already have those clues. I've been all over the place after all. Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Your work will not be in vain. The Seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts.
That's what I like to hear.
I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there?
Talking to outworlders, or...
We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation.
Can I talk to this undercover person, or...
Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused.
Ooh.
We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered.
And probably either dead or transformed into a Marastruck.
You are a fresh face in the Lafu, and an outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Of course. Well, I'll be back shortly, I guess.
Household registration. Oh.
Who is the one luring
I
in
don't believe in ghosts.
Need your extractor cleaned or your
Outworlders?
starskip serviced? Look no further.
It's gonna be one of the shopkeepers here, right? Nutri Treasures Master. Kang 2 or Kong 2. You got some suspicious sunglasses on. Just seeing you makes my head ache. And what's that supposed to mean? Sorry, don't blame me for being so blunt. I'm a healer and your symptoms are clear as day. My initial diagnosis is that your time is quickly running out. Did we just guess on the first try just because he has shady sunglasses? This isn't the hubris of yet another long-life species, but even by short-life species standards, you've already got 1 foot in the grave. Come on, don't freak me out like that. I didn't want to scare you, just trying to give you a warning. There's an old adage around here. Good medicine tastes bitter. I hope you take what I said to heart. However, I've also got some good news to tell you. You're lucky to have met me, because it's not too late. You can still have a long life. 100, 200, even 1,000 years. There is hope for you. Yeah, you are exactly who we're looking for. But I also would be lying if I said I wasn't interested. Unfortunately, I also don't want to become Marastruck. You just have to make a purchase of longevity supplements from Nutri-Treasures, and you can live forever just like us Xianzhou people. Everyone who uses this loves it. What do you say? Want to learn more? It is absolutely either a scam or like a supplement scam, or you're the culprit. Do you have any cure-all medicine here? Isn't this the thing that the lady gave me? I already have one, yeah. Oh. Instantly replenishes 2 technique points for the team. It is said that it cures all diseases, but it is actually hawthorn pills. It's really delicious, though. Promotion of the medicinal properties of health products is prohibited by the law. Officer, I am wronged. This is not a health product. This is just food. Try it if you don't believe me. Well, that's not suspicious. I think he might just be a scammer.
Nutri-Treasure's longevity supplements are highly rated by people who have used them.
Why don't I tell you more? Tell you the more detailed benefits about our product. That's suspicious. I'm just asking. I don't have any Nutri-Treasure's products on me right now, but you can ask anything you want. Famous products like the Amnesiac and Meditation Therapy device are so reliable, you can buy them with your eyes closed. That doesn't make sense, dude. What's an amnesic meditation therapy device? You must have heard about how the Xianzhou people suffer from the curse of Mara, but very few people know that there's actually a cure for it. The Ten Lords Commission will never admit it, so it's up to people like me to spread the word. The root cause behind Marastruck is the excessive collection of meaningless memories. I somehow doubt that. Hatred, hurt, and irascibility are all unnecessary memories and emotions and are the main culprit of becoming Marastruck. So you want people to make themselves amnesic? With this amnesic meditation therapy device, you can forget all those excess negative emotions and liberate your soul from all of these burdens. You, too, can achieve the goal of living out a long life. But I don't have any symptoms of being Marastruck. You may not be Marastruck, but everyday worries definitely plague you. I have so few memories, why would I want to give some of them up? Our products are designed for use throughout the whole cosmos, and anyone can use them. You sure there's no tricks involved here? Please don't say that. We never engage in sham advertising. I think you do. We hired testing officers to conduct rigorous product testing before we launch anything. Can I see the results from these tests? You know, assuming you didn't actually fabricate them. 200 years after testing our product, they're still going strong and in great spirits. Don't delay. Aren't you Outworlders all coming to the Xianzhou Luofu with the express purpose of extending your life? Well, that's not why I came. Are your testing officers all long-life species? Do you enjoy calling people out? Not really, but I'm making an exception for you. What if they are? Only long-life species can really understand longevity. After using the product, our testing officers have all claimed to feel like they could live 200 extra years. That's real qualitative data. And if you don't believe it, just go ask them. It's not really a very scientific study. Way too anecdotal. Alright, you get back to your business then. I'll be here should you ever need me to help you place an order. Yeah, I don't think he's the mumbling weirdo. The suspicious one. He's just a scammer. Hello, mumbling weirdo.
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality?
Maybe you're the one. Yes, I do.
Excellent. Who would turn down the opportunity to live forever?
I know, right? I mean,
The Xianzhou
as
doesn't
long as
care
there's no
one bit
caveats.
about the well-being of short-life species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality.
I mean, according to the general, the glorious path to immortality had a lot of, fine print in it that made it not so worth it.
My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated
plant?
encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality.
I mean, I'm not really on the road to immortality. You already are effectively immortal.
What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this?
Sure.
Let's make haste. There are too many people here to linger.
You gonna lead me into a dark alleyway?
Here we are. This is the place.
Are these people with you? You got a Cloud Knight, and I don't know if I know these other two. How do I gain, what are you up to? How do I gain immortality?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger group, and there'd be no need for secrecy.
Sure.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my true identity in Exalting Sanctum, but now I can reveal everything.
You are surprisingly trusting, just coming out with that detail. I guess because I'm an Outworlder, but...
The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause.
I think I would understand why we would have to do this quest early, but before progressing with the Trailblazer mission, because I imagine this group is going to be wiped out in said Trailblaze mission.
If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials.
Why, of course.
Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers.
The hunt?
If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable.
Sure. Don't worry, I don't actually follow the hunt. Not yet, at least. But I think the hunt is kind of cool. I mean, a lot of the characters who follow the hunt I really like, so. What is this Cloud... What is this Cloud Knight doing here?
No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials.
I see. Aren't you guys all immortal anyways? Already? Don't the people of this Xianzhou abhor abundance?
Ah, only those led astray by followers of the devilish archer could despise merciful Medicus. Sadly, there are many such people. Too many.
Most, even. What can I get from Sanctus Medicus?
Every species yearns for the favor and curing of merciful Medicus, regardless of whether they have heard of the abundance or not. Foxians yearn to cure themselves of their 300-year lifespan.
Oh.
The Vidyadhara yearn to cure themselves of the pain of reincarnation and lack of progeny.
Okay. So the Foxians only live for about 300 years then. I say only. I mean, that's more than triple a human lifespan. Interesting. Okay, so they aren't nigh immortal then. Maybe one or maybe some of the species are closer to actual immortality than the others. But Foxians are not one of them. And yeah, the Belu's species, right, are effectively immortal, but have to reincarnate.
As for Xianzhou natives, they long to cure themselves of the torture of becoming Mara-struck. Of course, we know that this torture is rather a kind of blessed evolution.
That you do realize the Mara-struck basically lose their mind, right?
To return to your question, Sanctus Medicus can cure the aging that short-lived species face, along with disease and death. Sanctus Medicus can do for you what they did for the Xianzhou natives.
Huh. You mean increase my lifespan? What were the Foxians' lifespans before the abundance got to Xianzhou? Or set its sight on Xianzhou? Kind of wonder. Or maybe that was their natural lifespan and the abundance had just straight up given them immortality. And then that was actually severed. I suppose that's actually a possibility too. What kind of trial do I have to pass?
What you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous.
Good.
All you must do is transcribe this copy of thousand-handed Merciful Medicus's salvation 500 times by hand. This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple.
How long is this book? Or this copy of thousand-handed Merciful Medicus's salvation? It's like a page. Even then, by hand, that's gonna be miserable.
This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text.
How long?
Of course. This is but the first trial. Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo numerous others.
Can I get a pen?
Don't worry. A traditional Xianzhou brush and inkstone has been prepared for you. Smooth action and an ergonomic design.
Ooh.
I myself transcribed 50,000 copies with such instruments.
I'm gonna call BS if this is actually a book. The 50,000 copies by hand. I'm pretty sure that's actually impossible. Well, depending on how old you are. But yeah, it takes a long time to transcribe books. Well, a copy it 1,000 times, 500 times.
Where are you going? The trial isn't over.
Oh.
You can't just leave.
Sorry. Well, here I go. You start copying the 1,000-handed merciful Medicus' salvation. Once upon a time, 1,000-hand Sanctus Medicus traveled the world with their 99,999 disciples, living under Rahu and teaching their way. Your index finger has a slight cramp. Your shoulders feel a bit sore. Yeah, it's gonna get worse. At least they provided tea for me. But you've only made the first copy. There are still 499 copies waiting to be written. As they spoke the words, the 99,999 disciples were liberated from youth, old age, sickness, and suffering. After making the final stroke, you catch the Cloud Knights in your peripheral vision as he gestures at you.
Psst. Hey, stop writing! Get over here!
The one who was seeking to become a disciple? You lower your head and become closed off to the world around you as you quietly copy the text. Your hand and shoulder are experiencing more pain, but you've only produced 2 copies. Where is the Cloud Knight? Oh, there he is. The mercy of Sanctus Medicus, the ambrosial arbor's new growth. Disciples shall attain enlightenment together. You finish the 3rd copy. This sentence has started to reverberate within your being. I kind of want to actually do all 500. There's got to be an achievement for that, right? Please. Your hand and shoulder no longer hurt. Maybe you've got used to the work, or perhaps you have grown numb. You complete the 4th copy. As you write out the 5th copy, the Cloud Knight near you no longer can wait in silence. He quietly comes up next to you.
Stop writing! You want to fall under their spell? I'll finish it for you. Don't keep a lookout.
The Cloud Knight swiftly scribbles away and finishes copying the sacred text while the disciples watching over you aren't looking. So, are you the undercover guy then?
Alright, finally. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest.
I am. You know, going in your armor as a Cloud Knight is not typically what undercover means, Mr. Cloud Knight. I think you've got the wrong person. Jim Yan? Never heard of him.
Ugh, is this really the time for jokes of that quality? You're here undercover, right? Well, so am I.
Not if you say that out loud while they're right over there, buddy.
I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum Garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him.
Right.
They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple.
I'll bet. It would have been easier if you had, taken off your Cloud Knight outfit. Yeah, why did you come here in your uniform?
I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy.
I guess? Still seems a little counterintuitive. You really are a genius.
Shh! Keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here.
I'm pretty confident in myself, but...
Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Fair enough. I guess I only got to do 5 transcriptions. Green hibiscus. Yeah, I mean, come on. We could take him. Look at him. Easy. I mean, he's named after a flower, dude. I'm pretty sure one that you can make tea out of at that.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. Allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful Medicus's salvation to permeate your being.
If you actually wrote all of that out 500 times, you actually might memorize it. I've finished it.
You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality.
Thank you, Green Hibiscus. Please teach me more. So, can I join the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus now?
Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now, only the second remains.
Oh, I was thinking there'd be 3. Yeah, things always come in 3s.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough.
Excellent.
The Disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So...
Right, you suspect him, so you will never accept him, right?
It's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple.
Jeez, dude. Why?
Huh. Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't write the rules.
I mean, what if I wasn't a fighter? I mean, I am. But...
Whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
Fine. But at least let me prepare. I've never done anything like this before.
You're a Cloud Knight. Oh, you mean have a duel to the death?
Very well. But you'll need to ask your opponent, too.
Sneak attack. No? I could bonk him on the head with my bat, pretend to kill him, but really just knock him out. I don't mind either.
Good. Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
You're very rude all of a sudden, Green Hibiscus. I can hear it in your voice. Now, just know, Strange Cloud Knight. If it's between you and me, I'm picking me.
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece.
Sure.
You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here.
Okay. What if they want me to confirm the kill?
That way, we both accomplish our objectives. Oh, I've seen your skills. Please don't mess up and actually kill me.
I'll try. I can't make any guarantees.
Oh, just... whatever. I got myself into this. Let fate decide. Just try and hold back a little, okay?
You're surprisingly amicable about that whole thing. Surprisingly resigned to your fate. All right. I mean, we could just kill these.
So, have you prepared yourselves?
These guys.
Are
but
you ready to fight?
I'm ready.
And you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
Then, let's begin.
Well then, take this!
Sorry, Cloud Knight. Oh, hey, I got supporters. Sorry, Cloud Knight.
Time for a buzz.
Hey, you leave her alone. Yeah, it didn't stand a chance.
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you.
Don't look closely. I think you can still see him breathing.
I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him.
Yeah, he really didn't understand the concept of undercover.
Purple chrysanthemum, blue peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body.
Another flower, and then a fruit. What's my code name gonna be? Let me handle it.
Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before?
Oh, I've gotten rid of a lot of bodies. It's a side hustle. I have a long-term associate that handles problems like this.
A side hustle? Very well. These are hard times, I suppose.
Don't worry. No one will find the body. Trust me.
This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. Having you dispose of the Cloud Knight will be safer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, are you planning on just dragging him by the feet through the exalting sanctum or wherever we are? Probably not a good idea.
As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors.
I'll be honest, I was half expecting you to trick me into becoming Mara-struck. Well, I suppose you guys weirdly consider that to be a good thing, though.
In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. From now on, you will be known by the code name, Gray Peony.
I'm a flower, not a fruit. Fair enough. And yeah, fair enough. Gray. Yeah, makes sense.
Well, Gray Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later. Until then...
Wait, do you have like a sheet or something for me to wrap the body in? Just like, I mean, I guess I could pretend to... I'll figure it out, don't worry.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I?
Well, I could still see you breathing, so I would say you did a 5 out of 10 at playing dead.
Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them.
Will do. How are you still alive?
Wait, you weren't holding back?
I kid. He stares at your face for a long time before he realizes that you're joking.
Enough with the jokes already. It's a miracle either of us is alive.
I did. Like I said, I think I could take them. He didn't strike me as particularly strong. Guess it could be a ruse, but...
I should report back to the seat of divine foresight. Stay safe, friend.
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you around. Cloud Knight vigilantly monitors his surroundings. After he's certain no one is tracking him, he makes a swift getaway. Luckily, you are identical completely to every single other Cloud Knight, so they can never know it's you. I guess unless you start talking to them, but... kind of wonder if there hadn't been a foolish Cloud Knight who, just, you know, walked up to them in armor, whether they would have still had to fight to the death. Jingzu's gonna contact me around here after some time. There she is. Still, is everything going well? I've successfully infiltrated. Very well, I am now a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That's good. I've always believed in your abilities. Thank you, Jingzu. Someone just reported in. Did you save a Cloud Knight? I might have. I wouldn't call it saving. We had a successful collaboration. I would call it saving. That dude was not as slick as he thought. Thank you very much for your help. That Cloud Knight had handed over all his intel to the Seat of Divine Foresight. If it weren't for your help, he'd have had a hard time getting away. As you've already infiltrated the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, please keep monitoring their activities. Excellent. Anything I should focus on? I've mentioned before that a Cloud Knight named Ji Xin went missing a few months ago. Wait, that wasn't him? I sort of just assumed it was that guy. Huh. A few months ago. I want to know what happened to him, dead or alive, so I can give an answer to his family. I mean, judging what we saw, by what we saw there, I'd imagine dead, but I'll try to get confirmation for you. Let's avoid contacting each other from here on. If you are seen going in and out of the Seat of Divine Foresight, those disciples are sure to become suspicious of you. Please come back in one piece. Otherwise, the general will be quite upset with me. No, you see, I've already found a loophole here. Never accept who you suspect, but never suspect who you accept. So, they've accepted me. Therefore, they are never allowed to suspect me again, no matter what I do. So, haha, I've already beaten them at their own game. Well, obviously, it wouldn't actually work that way, but... excellent. Well, I think we will save the further meeting with Green Hibiscus until next time. So, for now, Gray Peony out.